What's the deal, Lil 100 in this bitch, man? Big Op, and I'm 3 times iller, man. Y'all locked in, man. What's the dealer? Keep it realer.
I'm 3 times iller, three times iller, 3 times iller.
I see you. You have relationships. I see you with a couple cats. Nle Choppa, Blocboy,
My little
JB.
brother, Blocboy called me yesterday. Talking about he wanna fight a nigga and shit. That's my dog.
Go in there. He saying he want to fight you.
Yeah, you know,
What-
he
what's
just fucking
that
around.
about?
I ain't been calling a nigga. That's my brother. He love a nigga. He love a nigga. He just be wanting a nigga to call him and shit. I be in the streets. I be doing all type of shit. And then they be living another life. You feel me? They be on other time and all that type of shit. You know, and then you wanna have your relationships with certain people according, you know, and then like Blocboy, I can say Blocboy is a genuine nigga. It's like he's the realest rappers that I ever met. Blocboy, I'm gonna give him that one out of all of them niggas. You know, he's the realest one I ever met.
How did you meet?
Choppa, my dog too, but I'm saying I met Blocboy at you know, Blocboy from the hood. But I met Blocboy. It's a crazy story. You know, I told Blocboy this the other day too. I met Blocboy at a motherfucking Yo Gotti concert. I met Blocboy at a Yo Gotti concert, right? So Yo Gotti had a concert out here in LA at the Novo or some shit. And the nigga Blocboy was on the thing, so people had some tickets. And I just heard that Blocboy's from Great. This is a crazy story. I just heard Blocboy's from Great. So I'm like, yeah, they performing at the Novo shit. I'm like, man, we gotta go up there. Money Baglin was up there. And this is, I'm gonna tell you that in this shit too, cause that's crazy. So I went up there with me and 2 of the other homies. Me and 2 of the other homies, they don't really don't know gang shit like that, but they know what's up. They from the hood. But I'm talking about as far as knowing ops and knowing shit and, you know, really knowing the person that I am, who y'all with moving in the streets or whatever, right? So we go to the motherfucking show and they came out to perform. You know, always we get to the front row. Our ticket can be in the nosebleed. We gonna get to the front row. That's just how Great Streets is. So we get to the front row, right? I had a purple rag on my head. I had a purple rag in my hand, right? So Money Bag come out perform. Yo Gotti and them come out perform. Then Blocboy come out on the stage, and Blocboy coming back and forth. Every time Blocboy come by me, I'm hitting him up hard. Great Street, Baby Low. Like he can't even like focus on his set because I'm waving the rag on him and shit. I'm going crazy right there on the front row, right? So he like going back and forth. He performing. So now he peeping me. He see the purple rag and shit. I'm like, Great Street, Baby Low. Woo, woo. My mama, that nigga finished performing. They ended the set. We right there in the front. That nigga Blocboy crept around Yo Gotti, all them niggas. That's why I knew he was a solid nigga. He crept around everybody and jumped off the stand. Came right there to the front row. He like, man, what's up, man? I'm like, what's up? Great Street. Like, yeah, I'm from Great Street, Memphis. Woo, woo. Like, what's your name? I'm like, Lil 100. Like, oh man, I heard you. We exchanged numbers and it been 100 ever since.
Man, y'all
Relationship
relationship been how long?
Shit, 3 years. The nigga only nigga came to the hospital to see a nigga. Some of my homies from the Jordan Downs didn't even come to the hospital to see a nigga. They don't be wanting a nigga to mention that. Y'all be just niggas be despising relationships and shit that niggas be having with other niggas, but shit that other niggas be doing with niggas don't be doing. You feel me? That's one of the only niggas that came to the hospital to see a nigga, and this was before COVID. And before COVID, yeah.
I know I saw a post where you said, I think it was, I'm paraphrasing. I was chosen or chosen it, God's chosen. That was with Nle Choppa.
Yeah, that's my brother, man. This nigga, he's a solid young nigga. He genuine too. See, I fuck with Choppa. I fuck with Choppa because that nigga, he a genuine nigga, bro. He like spiritual and shit. Like he taught me shit. That little nigga's younger than me and he done taught me shit. That's why I'm forever fuck with him and love him. You feel me? Like he taught me spiritual little shit and, you know, shit about the numbers 444 when you see that and all that type of shit. There's a lot of shit that he done pointed out to a nigga. He be using his little herbs and shit. He even got a nigga off Percocets so much. Like one of the niggas, like ain't nobody talked to a nigga about that shit. When I got shot in my face, I was taking 8 Percocets a day. Fucking 8 Percocets a day. But people around me knew, but ain't nobody had nothing to say to it, and nobody said about it, but I talked to him about it one day, just sitting laughing and talking, and that nigga looked at me like I was crazy. And I wasn't even telling him in the sense of like, I need help. We just laughing, and you know, a nigga get high and shit, like, man, well, yeah, I'll just pop 5 perks and I pop 3 more. And he like, what? He looked at me crazy, and he like, what you say? I said, I pop 5 perks, I pop 3 more. Every day I'll take 8 perks. I take 5 when I wake up, eat, bam. Then I take 2 probably like 4 hours later and 1 at night. That nigga looked at me and said, bruh, like, and it was so genuine. He like, bruh, so you take 8 Percocets a day? I'm like, yeah. He like, what is 8 times 7? I'm like, shit, 49, some shit like that. So he like, you taking 49 Percocets a week? Like, bruh, like that's impossible. Like, bro, he like, you finna kill yourself. He like, if you keep taking them perks like that every day, you're gonna be dead by March. Like, this is what he told me, bro. Like you see Juice WRLD and all these niggas, bro, Mac Miller and all that shit, you taking that shit like that shit ain't no joke. And when he told me that shit hit me in the heart, like in a good place though, cause I felt it was genuine. And like I ain't saying that I was around looking for somebody to get in the nigga and tell a nigga this, but ain't nobody. We come from doing this shit, you know. We come from doing drugs and popping perks and shit, you feel me? So I wasn't looking for nobody to tell me you doing this wrong, but when he told me you doing this wrong and he was serious and he like really expressed his like love and feelings for a nigga, like, I don't want to see you dead in 5 months on no OG type shit. I weave myself off the perks, not off the perks, but a lower dose. I take probably 1 or 2 a day. I still take perks, I ain't gonna lie. But I got shot, I got pain and shit, you feel me? So I be needing them motherfuckers. But at that time in particular, I had probably like 700 perks, because it was shit going on. I had about 700 perks and I got shot. I got shot in my face. I couldn't see out my right eye. I couldn't see out my right eye. Everybody thought I was blind. The word on the street, I got shot in the motherfucking eye. And then I couldn't see out my eye, so that kind of like, that shit had me stressed out. I couldn't see out my eye for like 2 weeks. So that shit had me stressed out. I was taking perks and shit. I didn't want to be like that, to be honest. I didn't want to be like that, and that shit was fucking with me. Cause you can't see out your eye, that's some fucked up shit. So it's like, man, I couldn't see out my eye, and then it's like after seeing out your eye so good forever, and then you just, none of this, you can't see none of this, all you gonna see is half. I was fucked up in the hospital. And then I got out the hospital, and the doctors told me it's a possibility my vision was gone. Like, you know, even telling me my shit might not even come back, and it wasn't even that bad. That's why I'm laughing. My shit was fucked up because you're like, you know, like if you have a fight and a nigga get punched in his nose and your eye water up, your shit might swell up. So if a punch, I got shot in that joint. So imagine that impact. You feel me? I got shot in the nose, so that bitch broke my nose and it black both of my eyes, but closed this one shut. Like, you feel me? And then I had a blood clot in that joint, so they thought that the blood clot was gonna fuck up the vision. You feel me? It was blood in my eye and shit. So, you know, man, that shit was just a fucked up situation. That shit had me really stressed out. I ain't gonna lie, that shit had me fucked up. That shit had me stressed out, but I took that shit on the nose though. I was right back, popping probably like 2 weeks later. My eye came right back. Oh, great, my eye came back. I prayed to the Lord, and I thank the Lord for that. My eye vision, my shit came back. I was good. I wasn't tripping, but I'm a little fucked up in the face, you know. But ladies still say I'm handsome, so I ain't tripping, you know.